everybody. We're live. Um, Nettie P here from Warnersville, PA. I'm a little bit frazzled tonight. I'm going to tell you why. Things, yeah, it's been a rush day. Some of you know that because I was at Warnersville Library today. And after I left there, I had to go do something else and then something else and then make dinner and eat and all that stuff. So, yeah, it's been a crazy day. But hey, we're here now. I'm just not quite set up exactly right, which is why you have this little thing here in your way. I could probably get it out of the way, but I would probably knock this out of whack, and I don't want to do that. So I'm gonna leave it there. Okay, for anybody who doesn't know, big sale going on today. Um, it is over tomorrow. So if you want to get something, it's paper, ink, which includes stamp pads, also includes blends. It also includes markers, um, all of that. Let's see, some are 15% off, some are 20% off. If it's in the annual catalog, okay, re-inkers, stamp pads, all that stuff is on sale. If you want anything, you can place an order yourself or you can uh, call me and I will place the order for you, however you prefer to do it. But just make sure you get that order in. If you're going to order something from me, I'm going to say order it by about 4 o'clock tomorrow so I have time to get the orders together and get them in. Um, and I have to get it in by midnight. No, before that because it's going on mountain time. But the big thing here, I went to put in some stuff today, and I needed cherry cobbler paper and I needed Lost Lagoon paper, and they're both not available. So, um, some of this stuff is selling out quick. Now, that's not to say they will be available later, but they won't be on sale later. So if you want to get the sale price, um, you're not going to get it on those two items at least. I don't know of any other ones. I ordered about 20 different papers, and those were the only two that I ran into that were not available. But you never know. So if you really want something, and it's on sale, get that order to me quick. Okay, so there's that. I have Carol. Hi, Carol. Connie, Karen, Linda, and Brenda. Hi, all. Glad to see you all. Linda wasn't with us today at Robizonia because she was at a meeting. Um, One of the things that I did tell everybody at Robizonia is, and so I'm going to tell everybody else now, this program, Facebook Live, is not going to happen next Wednesday because, of course, that's the eve of Thanksgiving. And so people have other things to do. I have a commitment with my church, so I cannot be online next Wednesday night. So Facebook Live is not going to happen. I might tape something if I get a chance. I don't know. We'll see. But it'll be a surprise if I do. But don't forget, if you let me know that you're interested, I will put your name on my list to send you an invite to our Black Friday Zoom. That is it's a stamp and chat. It's for anybody that wants to do it from 10 to 12 on Friday, Black Friday, 10 to 12, Zoom, stamp and chat. So you can, I already have quite a few people that are, Carol, it was quiet without Linda. Yes, it was. um, okay, let's see. What was I saying? Uh, Stamp and Chat Friday. Um, it's just, it's just a time where you have 2 hours set aside that you can sit and stamp. and work on stuff and have people to talk to while you're doing it. You work on any project you want. I am not going to be showing anything, demonstrating anything. We're just going to chat. And if you have questions for anybody or if you have trouble with anything, it's a good time to get on and ask those questions. So, what are we going to do tonight? Well, folks, this is something that I have been wanting to do and just haven't. I don't know. I just kept getting sidetracked, and so I couldn't do it. Um, we're going to work with the Night Divine and Stars at Night. So that was all offered in a suite in the mini catalog. Speaking of mini catalogs, this past Saturday we were introduced to the spring mini catalog already. Yes, that one is going to be from January to April, I believe. And it's going to include Valentine's Day stuff and a lot of spring stuff, Mother's Day, Easter. Very pretty. There's a lot of pretty things and you're going to like. I have ordered a couple of things. So I can't wait to show you. It's going to be fun. And what else? Before I get started showing you what I'm going to show you tonight, I just want to get you caught up. We did Robisonia Library today, so we are not doing the UCC in Robisonia tomorrow. They're setting up for their bazaar, which is on Saturday. Food and they have what they call attic treasures and a basket raffle and a whole lot of stuff like that. Chow chow candy, all kinds of things like that. And then Warnersville Library is switching from Thursday to Wednesday. So that is going to be the first Wednesday in December, which is the 6th. I am not real sure because that goes from 5 to 7. So I'm not real sure. Come on up. I'm not real sure that we're going to get in our Facebook Live that night either, but I will keep you posted on that. Here's Joey. Joey wants to say hi. Say hi to everybody. Say hi, Joey. Hi. Joey had an accident this afternoon. He was up here with me, and he got spooked because he doesn't like the noise from the punches and from the embossing machine, and it crashed and he went running, and when he ran, I don't know what he did, but he hit the steps and I heard this boom, 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 and I went flying over to the steps, and there he is down at the bottom of the steps kind of shaking his head, and I ran down and I grabbed him to see if he was okay, and he seems okay. I can't believe that this little teeny tiny thing fell down the steps and didn't hurt himself. But he seems to be all right and he's happy and he wanted to join me in stamping tonight. So here he is. So, okay, Joey, you said hello now. You can get down. Good boy. Good boy. Yes, you're a good boy. And now he wants a biscuit, and I don't. No, wait. I got to get him a biscuit now, guys. Sorry. You asked for him. Here you go. Here's your biscuit. Here's a biscuit. Go get it. Get the biscuit. No, he doesn't want that kind. Oh, well. Too bad. Okay. So here we go. Back to what I was saying. The Night Divine. The suite has Night Divine dies, which is the manger set. Stars at Night, which is a lot of star stamps, and then it just says wishing you the best and brightest holiday season, Merry Christmas. It has some stars, things like that. And Night Divine stamps. These are all the Lord is my shepherd, joy and peace, glory to God in the highest, oh holy night. It has a lot of really very nice religious and Christmas carolish kind of things, sentiments. So we're going to use that tonight. But the main attraction is, oh, where the heck did I put it? Here it is. The Stars at Night hybrid embossing folder. Now, when you get this, this is what you get. You get these dies and you get this embossing folder. And I don't know if you can see this real good. Maybe if I do this, you can see it better. You can see the design. It's a whole lot of stars, okay? Wait until you see what you do with this. It's so, so pretty. Hi, Beth. Boy, I haven't seen you for ages. You didn't hear about the sale? Stamp pads, ink, all that stuff. I think I sent you a message about it, though, so you probably know about it. If you need anything, you got to let me know by about 4 o'clock tomorrow so I can get the orders in. Now, I'm going to get myself out of the picture here so we can move on because we get a much better picture this way. And I can show you what we're doing here. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a piece of Night of Navy, typical card base, 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4.25. So I'm going to score it. So it's a half sheet of cardstock scored. Score it, and I'm going to use my bone folder to make sure that it's good and I have a good crease here. And actually, while I'm doing this, I am going to do 2 of them. One for the winner of our card tonight, and one for me. And who is the winner of our card tonight? Let's find out. So anybody who doesn't know, I know I'm missing. Let me see. I'm missing a couple of names in here. I have some new people. Brenda, I have you. You're new. I got to put your name in here quickly before we get started on sending these. Okay, so what happens here is if you comment to me, say hi, tell me you were here, you got my notification, Beth, good. You get on and you comment. I put your name in this little, there's Linda. I put your name in this box. And then, let's see, I had Terry on last week too. Okay, and then I reach in the box and I pull out a name and I pulled out Connie's name. So Connie wins the card tonight. Connie, I don't pull your name out very often. That's pretty good. I don't know why. I don't know why that happens, but it does. Okay, anyway, let's go. We've got our Night of Navy. Something else I didn't mention, the Designer Series paper that goes with this set is beautiful. It's not, well, there's actually 2 pieces that came with the suite, 2 sets that came with the suite. I'm going to show you all of it. Okay, so the one is a lot of scenery and it's a lot of night scenes, desert scenes, things like that. Okay, and on the other side, it's just stars and designs, and I can see these designs being very handy, like even outside of Christmas. The other pack of paper, look at that, isn't that, the colors are just so pretty. The other, there's another piece that I like. This is the second pack. This is called Oh Holy Night, Designer Series paper, fittingly. And this has a lot of your, this is one-sided, and there's a lot of your foil or your shiny stuff, okay? I'm not going to use this yet. I'm going to use a piece of this tonight, but I do have a couple of other cards that if we have time, I might do 1 or 2 using this pretty paper just because it is pretty. Okay, so what I want to do first I want to find a piece. I'm going to use the Stylish Shapes dies, and I'm going to cut the biggest circle out where I can get a good star. So like right here, maybe. So we can cut off a couple of inches. And I'm sorry, guys, but I'm going to have to go away. I tried to cut everything, and I thought I got it all, but I did not. So I'm going to cut this one out here, and I'm going to cut this one out. Yeah. Be right back. In fact, I'll be right over here so you can still hear me. I can still talk. You can still hear me. I did cut everything else out already, so you don't have to wait for me to cut things, and I hope you can still hear me. Oh, there goes Joey running away, making too much noise, Mom. Making too much noise. I'm still here, guys. I apologize. Like I said, I wanted to cut all this out ahead of time, and I forgot this piece. Okay. So I got circles. I also need a piece that's 1 inch by 5 1/4. And I think I'm going to go 1 1/4 inches. By 5 1/4. Okay, there's that. Now I think I have everything cut now. So what we're going to do, we're going to start with our base. I've taken basic white 4 by 5 1/4, and I have run it through with the snowflake embossing folder. Can you see? Okay, you can use several. Any embossing folder actually will look nice with this. I use a snowflake just because I happen to have it out. And so that's going to go here. And I'm going to glue it down right away. I don't know if anybody there got to watch on stage. Well, you had to be a demonstrator, so. Now, people have asked me, which side do you use when you emboss things? And I'm going to tell you, I don't know. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to use both sides of this so you can see if there's a difference. This is the raised side. This is I don't know what you call this. The raised side's down. Okay, so it's indented. So we have this. Okay, we are going to now take, this is actually a pretty simple card. I'm going to take the 1 inch pieces that we cut. We're going to glue them here like this. Over a little bit, not on the end. Just kind of move it over a little bit. this has some kind of stars and bubbles. And then we're going to take our circles, and I tried to cut them to get a star at the top. That is going to go here and here. Now, I'm not going to glue them down yet because I want to put my greeting at the bottom, and I haven't decided what greeting exactly I'm going to use yet. So, I like the stars are brightly shining. I also like Oh Holy Night, but I think the way this is written, it's not going to fit. Yeah, that's too big. So I just have joy and peace, and that's what it's going to be. It's either the Lord is my shepherd or joy and peace. Actually, yes, the Lord is my shepherd is fine. Why don't we use that? Sorry, guys, I had some little technical difficulties here. I don't know what happened there. Okay, we're back, right? Can't see the card. Carol, Brenda, you can't see the card. You only see me, not the card. Okay, is it better now? Was it fixed? You don't see me, you just see the card, right? Okay, good. Okay, so I hope I picked up at the right spot now. Um, this is the dies that we're using. All I'm going to use is this bit, okay? And what I'm doing is I'm cutting it out of white. And I already did that. So this is a really neat set, I think. And I think it works really good with using like navy against a light background. You could make this in brown. You have the animals. You have a lot of nice features to this set. It seems like for the last couple of years, they have always had some kind of a nativity set. I think this is my favorite, though. I've bought other ones, but I really do like this one. So I cut it out already. You see the dies. This is going to go on there, and then this is going to be just offset a little bit, which is fine. Then this is going to go down there. And to do all these things that I said, the first thing I want to do is flag this. So when I say I want to flag it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go right in the center, straight up through the middle, cut a little notch in there. Then I'm going to go from the corner over to this notch, over to the notch, and from this corner over to the notch so that it looks kind of even. And that's flagged. And I'm going to do the same thing with this one because I want the two of them to be alike, because Connie gets one and I get the other. Snip that, snip that. Okay. And then all we have to do is figure out, now I'm going to put these up on dimensionals. I'll probably, yeah, I think no, I won't put that up on dimensionals. I'm going to glue that right down. The reason I'm gluing it down is because if I put it on dimensionals, this is going to stick out on the edges and it's going to get crinkled. And I don't like that. So I'm going to leave that. I'm going to do the whole thing with glue. Try and get the star up at the top. And then just put drips of glue on the back of this. Being careful not to get the open spots. There are some spots. This is a really cool die. It's very detailed, actually. And I don't know if you can really see the detail online, but there's a lot going on in this die. For example, the sheep has little curly cues going on. The lantern has holes, the guy's head there, the hair, all that stuff, all the details. Those are all things that can also catch on envelopes when you open and close, when you take the card out. And I don't want that to happen to the person who gets it. So I'm going to be very careful how I put glue on. And in fact, this would be a good case for glue dots. Okay, I think everybody's glued down there. Then I'm going to take dimensionals. And I'm going to put this flush with the end on this side and straight across. And I'm doing the exact same thing with the other card, just so I have the two alike. So now we have not seen the magical embossing folder yet. I'm saving that for last, and I'm going to show it to you in a couple minutes. I think this is one of the coolest things. So many times, you emboss something, and I don't know, I say then, gosh, I wish I could cut that out. It would be really cool if I could cut it out. So they made an embossing folder that cuts and embosses. And I think that was ingenious of them to do. I'm trying to get a wipe here and it got stuck. It fell down through. Okay, I got it. Had to have a wipe adjustment there. Okay, so because I have now got glue all over me. And there we go. This one needs dimensionals yet. Oh, this morning or earlier today, I was trying to, I got glue on me and I wiped it off with that and then with a wipe. And then I went back and I picked up what I was working on and my hands weren't dry and it smeared the ink all over the place and made a total mess. So I want to make sure it's dry and I got all the glue off. I think I did. There we go. The inside, I'm just taking a piece of white. And I'm going to take this wishing you the best and brightest holiday season out of the Stars at Night. And that also has some stars. This is a great stamp set for envelopes and things like that too. Carol, you know how I like to do my envelopes and I like to do the insides. So this is a wonderful stamp set for that. I'm going to stick with the Night of Navy because it's working so well for everything else. And I'm going to go ahead and stamp this. In the center. And this I think needs to be stamped off because it's kind of stars. And it's going to go on my envelopes too. Doesn't have to be stamped off to go on the envelopes. Wow, I don't know what happened there earlier. I looked up and there was a thing there that said something about it was going to go off and I had to cancel or continue. And I hit cancel. And when I hit cancel, it just went totally blank, totally off. That was kind of what happened the other day when you lost me completely for so long and I didn't know it. So, technical difficulties, I'll tell you. I may go back to the easy way of doing this and then it won't be on YouTube, but I don't care because not many people watch it on YouTube and it was just easier that way. It may not have been the best picture, but it was just, it stayed on. Thank you, Connie. And it's so easy to get a beautiful card out of it, right? It's a very nice card and it was a very easy card. So there's that one. Now let me just show you a couple more things here. I'm going to grab another piece of Night of Navy. Do the same thing, 5.5. 4.25. And burnish it for a good solid fold. Now the hybrid embossing folder. Before I go any further, I want to show you how this works and what it does. This is cool. So I showed you what the embossing folder is. It is stars. And that's what they look like, right? Okay, so there's that. Then you